Hey guys, this is your host Atul on IELTS Online Practice, and in this video I wanted to quickly discuss a topic that has been appearing again and again in February 2018 in the Writing Task 2 section of the IELTS exam. So the only reason I wanted to discuss this topic with you is because it's very important when you're preparing for Writing Task 2 to go over the recently asked topics in IELTS. That's because IELTS topics repeat often. You'll find that the same topic appears in Canada in February first week, and then it'll be asked in India in the second week, or in Australia in the third week, and so on. So these topics just keep on repeating again and again. And if you are already prepared with some ideas around how to elaborate on that topic, you'll feel less stressed and nervous during the exam, and overall your performance will improve. So for a full list of these recent IELTS exam topics, just go to my website www.ieltsonlinepractice.com, and at the top you'll find a section for the recent IELTS exam questions and topics. So moving on to the topic itself, this has been asked about 5 times in February, twice in Canada, Vancouver, then in Ukraine, Pakistan, and Jordan. So you see that there's no real pattern or location in which it's asked. It's generally repeated all over the world. So no matter where you are in the world, you might get this topic in February or March, right? So the topic is the prediction that people living in the 21st century will have more free time because of the improvement in technology has come true. To what extent do you agree? Now, the first thing when you get a topic like that, is to read and understand every word of the question carefully. What does that mean? So let's just dissect the question. The prediction that people living in the 21st century, and 21st century means year 2000 onwards, will have more free time. That is more leisure time. They'll have more time to do their hobbies or to do things that they love, because of the improvement, which is advancement in technology, has come true. So the claim statement is saying that because of advancement in technology, people now have more free time in the 21st century. To what extent do you agree? Now, in a question like this, keep reading until you've absolutely understood every single word of the question. The first thing that you have to decide now is what type of an essay is this. Now, you'll see that at the end it says, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Now, the word extent is really important here, because if you just discuss both sides of the argument, saying that's not right. You have to answer the question, to what extent do you agree or disagree with the claim statement? And for that, you'll have to use words like I strongly agree, or I strongly disagree, or I partially agree. If you want to write both sides of the argument, then at least you have to say I partially agree or partially disagree with the claim statement, right? So again, in IELTS, it's not important. What's not important is your view. You can agree with it, you can disagree with it, it doesn't matter, because it's not a knowledge test. They're not testing whether your thoughts align with the thoughts of the examiner. Rather, what they are looking for, it's an English exam, so you have to express yourself in English as much as you can, as good as you can, right? So you have to quickly make a decision whether you agree or disagree. So in this case, I would say I would strongly agree that because of technology, I have a lot of time these days. And then you quickly decide what sort of a structure would you put for your essay. So in this case, it would be a 4-paragraph essay. You would write an introduction, you would write a body paragraph 1, you would write a body paragraph 2, and a conclusion. And since you are strongly agreeing with this view, both of your paragraphs can talk about how technology has benefited us and has cut down the time that it used to take before, and how it has provided more leisure time for people today. So let's brainstorm for 5 minutes quickly the points that we can think about, right? This is the topic. So for the first paragraph, the things which I would write is how technology has automated several tasks that used to take hours before, right? Now, these could be things like washing clothes with your hands or washing the dishes. So just pick up one or two tasks which you can think of, which used to take a long time before, and now they can be done easily with appliances such as dishwashers or washing machines, and just discuss that in the first paragraph. And it's not just important to just give one sentence saying that dishwashers and washing machines have cut down the time that used to take a lot of time before. Rather, you have to explain it with a supporting example. And in this case, you can just make up a supporting example. You can just say, for example, a recent report in the Times stated that households with appliances such as dishwashers and washing machines and food processors saved around 20 hours per month. Now, it doesn't matter whether it is 20 hours or 40 hours or 50 hours. What the IELTS examiner is looking for is whether you can give an argument and then support it with relevant examples. Similarly, you can write a paragraph 2, which is about telecommunication. So think about how people can work from home, and that has made travel completely optional. So talk about that. So talk about telecommuting, people working from home. And then again, to highlight that point, give a personal example. Because if you remember, every IELTS exam question has this thing at the end which says, give reasons or examples from your personal life to support your view. And here you can say, personally, I prefer to work at night, and the internet has given me the freedom to spend time with my family in the morning and work after they have gone to bed. So it's just a personal example which is supporting your view that telecommuting has somehow cut down the time that it used to take, and hence it has given you more free time to spend with your family. So these are the main points that you would use. Now, some of the common mistakes that people do in writing their essays which bring down their score are, if you write under 250 words. I mean, it is clearly stated, write more than 250 words. So just do that. Write more than 250 words in your essay. And if you just use two examples and extend them with two arguments and extend them with some examples, you would end up writing more than 250 words anyway. Another common mistake is not answering the main question. So in this case, the main question was, to what extent do you agree or disagree, right? And in this case, if you do not have words like I strongly agree, or I strongly disagree, or I partially agree or disagree, then the examiner might mark you down for task completion. Next is not extending your arguments with examples. So if you just give an argument saying appliances have cut down the time that it used to take before, without giving any example, in this case dishwashers or washing machines or food processors, then again that's not good enough. You have to extend your arguments with examples. And lastly, if you do too many grammar mistakes or too many spelling mistakes, then again that would bring down your score. So that's it, folks. I just wanted to discuss this question with you because it has been appearing so many times in the recent IELTS exams. So just try it out, and if you want to get it marked, send it to me. Just sign up for the IELTS 2020 course on my website, www.ieltsonlinepractice.com/membership options. And you can even sign up for just one essay correction, which is just for $5, or send it to me just send it to me by email on hello@ieltsonlinepractice.com, and I'll see if I can mark it for free for you. But if I don't have time, I'm sorry, I won't be able to. So I look forward to seeing all of you again.